Hey YouTube, Hyper Kaiser here. It's been a little while since I uploaded a video. Figured I would show you guys my current deck that I'm using right now. Let's see. This past weekend I went to the Maryland Regionals in, I forget what city it was in, but you can probably look it up on the website and see which city it was in for the 24th. And I played Inzektors there. It was actually not the build that I wanted to take there, but I couldn't get all of the cards in time. So this is the deck that I actually wanted to play there, wasn't able to. I went to X and 3. Pretty bad, seeing as I was playing a deck that I wasn't used to since it was not the style that I wanted. But still, overall, I still like the deck, and I feel like it's actually really good right now against the meta. The deck, I was testing the way it is pretty much now. Had a decent matchup against Mermails. Fire Fist was kind of like hit or miss, since we both kind of did the same thing, but we can spam the field harder. And the most Fire Fist back row is pretty much just Fire Fist spells and traps, so I don't have to really worry about that. Pretty good. Just the other deck that windups shouldn't really be a problem for this deck, especially with the way the windups are now that the Mighty's gone and stuff. But anyway, let's get on with the deck profile. So. We got 3 Centipede, 3 Ladybug, Dragonfly, Hornet, Hopper, Giga Mantis. These are the main. Oh, that is a horrible glare. That is really horrible. Anyway, these are the main, obviously, 10 Inzektor engine, whatever you would like to call it. You guys know what to do already. I don't really have to explain that. But I chose Hopper. I really like Hopper in this build in particular because you kind of actually need him for certain plays and stuff. So that's that lineup for that. We have Dark Armed, Yugioh, Baylor, Card-Cardy, and a Tomato. The Tomato is actually supposed to be a second Card-Cardy, but that's actually one of the other things I was missing. I left this. My friend left this at home, and I couldn't get another one, so I went with a different build. And like I said, I didn't have really much practice with it, so didn't do too as well as I would hope it did. Dark Arm kind of staple. Trag is just good right now, just to get over big things or steal them, such. Baylors, I like the Baylors over the Maxi just because it provides a little bit more defense. Because Max C, it helps to draw into things, sure, but if they OTK you and you have no way to stop the actual OTK, it's, kind of sucks. I just rather be able to stop the play. Plus, I play other things to stop, from getting OTK'd that turn and such like that, so. Spells. Triple MST. Heavy. That's the basically back row move right there. Because you want your plays to go off regardless. So, double Inzektor Sword, double Duality, double Imitation. This card is amazing. When we had the Dragonflies and the Hornets at 3, this was not needed since we pretty much drew into them all the time. But now that Dragonfly and Hornet at 1, this card gives you pretty much anything you want in the deck for whatever plays you might need. You can even go as far as to go Ladybug, play this, go into a Dragonfly or Centipede depending on how the field's set up. You can go Card-Cardy if you really need to, and then get a Dragonfly or Centipede, blah blah blah. And it just helps you go into other plays and such like that. So it's really, I like it a lot. Then staples, Reborn, Dark Hole, Allure, and Foolish. Allure, we have an extra target. Once I get rid of the other Tomato, I'm taking the Allure out, but for right now, it's still pretty good for draw power and such. That's it for spells, traps, Trip War, and Double Call. Obviously, the roar to stop yourself from dying. Calls are just really good in this deck, because you can pretty much get back whatever you might need, pop it, after exceeding or whatever, just a free pop or stuff like that. It's really good. I like it a lot. 2 Bottomless, Solemn, and Compulse. Pretty standard, I'd say. Compulse is pretty decent right now. not a lot of ways to, like, you know, well, there's lance and stuff, but if they lance their guy, they're probably not big enough to get over your guy, so, you know, that's pretty good. So, on to the extra deck, I guess we'll go. Got one Gachi, Acid Golem, Leviathan, I guess we'll start over here. Zen means, Yugioh Brilliant, Melody, and Levere. Then we go Shockmaster, Utopia, Roach, Idris, Volcasaurus, Crimson Ninja Guy, X-Stag, and Gaia Charger. Pretty basic Inzektor extra deck, how it's supposed to look. Volcasaurus is amazing. I love this card. I'm glad it finally came out. Idris, because I don't have a Tyrus, Idris is just as good, honestly. X-Stag is amazing. And of course, Gaia Charger, just in case either X-Stag or Volcasaurus need to, you know. Like, Volcasaurus is good because you go detach, pop their guy, burn them for a crap ton, overlay for this, and you can just attack directly for 26. So that's usually over 5,000 damage or so, depending on how big the monster is. So around there usually. And Melody is there for the Shockmaster or TK. I'm pretty sure you guys know what it is by now. Don't really feel like going over it, but pretty much your field ends up with Shockmaster, Melody, and Yugioh Brilliant. When you detach from Melody, she gets attacked twice. Detach for Yugioh Brilliant, pump them all by 3. Detach and call whatever you might need. So that's 26 plus 17 is 43 plus 17 is 6,000 plus 21 is 81. So it's 90k. That's pretty much it. Actually, I'm going to the side. It's still not done yet because I'm still tweaking it and stuff. But the basics things that are definitely staying in are the triple D fissure, the 2 deck devies, and the Eradicator. I'm putting in another Eradicator when Tachyon comes out for Prophecy. Double Dust Tornado, Malevolent, and I'm probably gonna have 2 Mind Crushes. Those are the staples of what's definitely staying in, and I haven't figured out what else I'm gonna put in, but it's really, Eradicator's freaking broken. So is Malevolent against Fire Fist. Like, you need the extra back row removal for Fire Fist. And Malevolent's just amazing. And Mind Crush is great against Mermails, Prophecy, and Fire Fist. Since they all search a lot. You can hit blah blah blah. You can chain it to Megalo, Abystius, all those guys, as well as High Priestess. Another card I've actually been considering for the side deck is Debunk. This card is really, really good now against Prophecy and Mermails. Just because they reveal Megalo or Priestess or whatever, you go Debunk. Sure, they'll get there. If it's Prophecy, they'll probably try it. They'll be able to get another one probably eventually, but it removes them from play. If they reveal Megalo, flip this, chain it, removes the Megalo from play. They still get their Atlantean effects, but you don't have to worry about the Megalo ever coming back again. So I'm considering putting 2, maybe 3 in the side deck, just because it's really that good. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. Apparently a few of you wanted me to put up a new trade binder, so I'll do that tonight or tomorrow night. Either way, I'm kind of tired right now, not feeling too well, but figured I'd put something up. I'm probably going to put up another profile tonight of another deck that I'm actually having a lot of fun using. So, I will see you later, YouTube. Peace out.